Hi, Sweet Pea. You got a protector? Is Mr. Ben protecting you? And Kaido is too, huh? And Kaido's over there. This is the playpen. You protecting her? Yeah. Sweet Pea's a little bit handicapped. She gets along with the babies. And the babies that are raised with her. And her siblings, but some of the other chickens do not like her because of the way her beak is. So we just let her with the babies. And a little bit of out time. With protection. Yeah. Okay. I let Sweet Pea down here, and I have them watching her. Huh? I know. I mean, I can put her in with the other chickens for a little bit, but I gotta watch because some of them will... Some of the other hens and roosters will kind of be mean to her. They'll leave her alone as long as I'm there. But as soon as I like start walking away from the pen, they'll start going after her and be mean, won't let her eat. Some of them will attack her, and it's like, I can't stay there all day. And then she gets scared and she hides. And then she won't eat and she won't drink, and she's too scared to come out and drink and eat because they've attacked her. The only thing that's wrong with her is she's got like a little parrot face, as you can see. And I gotta keep her beak trimmed. Right now, it's not too bad. He like hovers over her. She's okay. You need to make sure he's like right there, right by him. Yeah, good job, Mr. Ben. Protect your little baby. Don't hurt her. You know, don't round her up. Just protect her. Just watch her. Make sure she stays safe. Kaido's like... Whoops, I accidentally clicked off. Kaido's like, she is safe. I mean, I don't need to be right up her butt. Kaido was like that when she was younger. Right up, you know, the baby's butts. Yeah. It's okay. Kaido used to be overprotective mother. But Kaido's kind of learned, like, you know, I can be over here and still do my job. Alright, I gotta get back to work. I gotta move babies around. What are you doing? What? Hi, Noah. Noah, I see you. I see you, Noah. You think I'm giving him all the attention, and I'm not. Hi. Hi, Garth. You can come over here. I'm not giving him all the attention. No, I promise. I wasn't giving him all the attention. No, I promise I wasn't. I wasn't giving Garth all the attention. No. I wasn't giving him all the attention. I give you attention too. Yeah, I love you too. And get jealous if I get over here and I pet Garth too much. Not like jealous, but he nudges my hand. Like, I want my attention too. Yeah. Like, I want my attention too. Eat your hay. Yeah, enough hay. I'm reaching in here. You know, you could come closer. You could come closer. Yeah. I need to get you guys. You guys are shedding. I need to get you out. Look at this. I'm getting hair off of you. I need to get you guys out because you guys are shedding. And I need to get you guys brushed. Yeah. Yep. Your wood is over here and it's not supposed to be. Oh. Put your wood over here. Dish. Wood over here. There you go. I gotta clean your dish out again because it got all nasty. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Clean your dish. Because I put nummies in it and it gets all nasty. So I'm going to go clean your dish out. That hay. I'll get you some more Timothy hay. Put in there. This is regular hay. So they definitely got enough hay for foraging. And I usually keep this filled up with like I said, they're pellets. And they get a lot of foraging. This is a little bit wet. That's wet. You must have just peed on that. Because this is all fresh right here. And this is all fresh. This has got to go back in here. But I'm not doing that. It holds a board right here so they don't kick stuff out. Yeah, so they don't kick bedding out. And just changed everything around, changed babies around. Ben, chill out for a minute. So. Yeah. Are you in there eating your bedding? Huh? Garth, you in there eating your bedding? I'm gonna go clean your treat dish out, okay? He's in there, he's like, I gotta check this out in here, because you just did everything. I gotta go fix my bedding. No, he's out here. I'm gonna stay out here, I'm gonna clean myself, and I'm gonna make sure my bedding in here is okay. And go get you a little bit more food. I give them pellets and stuff like that a lot in the summer and everything, but they most usually get their treats, veggies, fruits, and their treat dish. And I make sure this is all filled up, but they don't eat that much pellets in the summer as much as they do their forage. That's what some people do and some farmers do. They don't really pellet their rabbits. They give them fresh fruits and vegetables and nothing but hay. They won't pellet their rabbits until closer to, unless they're breeding them, doing them up for, like, you know, food consumption, or, you know, they're starting into, like, the fall and, you know, getting them ready for, you know, going into those colder months. Or they do, like, a show pellet. And they're doing, like, you know, show. Just like some people don't really pellet or crumble their chickens, or ducks, turkeys, you know, whatever birds that they have, because they free range them. They might only do it once a day. So, but I always keep pellets in there, so they have a choice. They can either eat their pellets, and I mix a little bit of other stuff in there to make sure they're getting stuff, and their haylage. And I go through more haylage. I call it haylage. They go through more, you know, hay and Timothy hay, and fruits and veggies, and this time of year. But right now, with it being so wet and crappy here in PA, and all this rain and this cold, they're actually sticking more towards a fall diet. So I'm not going to change it up. I'm going to leave it as it is. You know. Alright, say bye, guys. I know. Okay. Now I got the little turkeys out here. Yeah. I got the baby switched around. Well, I'm going to put her in with the little babies, because I tried to put her in with the other babies, and the newer babies out here. The newer babies freaked out. Even though they've seen her before, they were, like, really freaked out. So I'm going to put her in with the tiny babies. Well, they're not tiny, but they're newer. They don't seem to be as freaked out with her. Will you put your legs right? Look how wonky. There's nothing wrong with her legs, but... I'm gonna put some more niacin and stuff in their food, just, you know, safety precaution. Pugsley, why'd you put yourself in the corner? Ben, will you quit cleaning them? They're allowed to be a little dirty. They're white turkeys. They're gonna get dirty. They come out and play. I've been letting them out around the house to play. And, you know, they get dirty. Because they dig and they mud bath because it's been muddy. Ben. Hey. Ben. Will you let them be? He did this with the other turkeys. Gonna clean them. Ben. Let them be. They're clean. Lurch, come on, put your head in. Put your head back in there, Beaver. This is supposed to be out more. The dog moves the fence. Yeah. Okay, yo. Baby turkey. So yeah, we gotta start this training all over again, huh? So, oh boy. Will you quit mothering them? Good Lord. Hi, babies. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Pugly. Pugly, Lurch. Yeah. We don't have Wednesday, because Wednesday had an upper respiratory infection. She kept trying to get out. We tried to sequester her in the coop. And we tried mucking this out. We put leaves in here. We got to rake some leaves. It's supposed to rain again today. We got to rake some more leaves put in here. It'll get rained on, and then we got to muck it out. We muck it out, and then we put it in our compost pile over there. It's back behind there. Because we use it for gardening. And we just did that with them. We just mucked them out real quick. Because it's going to rain again. It's going to rain again today, so even though it's muddy for them right now, it's going to rain. I can't do anything about them right now because it's going to rain. I got to wait till it gets done raining to muck them out again and then put some more leaves in. But these guys have a little bit more of a cover. It's kind of hard to put a cover on this, and I got to fix the top. See where it's breaking down? So then I can come in here, muck some of this out, put some more leaves in. So we're just trying to hurry up and feed and water everybody real quick. So they're more or less done early for the evening. And I wanted to get these guys out some out time. And of course, you know, Ben thinks it's bath time. So, as you can see, Kaido is not phased. And I still don't know if they're toms or they're hens. Lurch acts like he's a tom, but Wednesday acts like she was a tom too. That's what we thought. She was a tom. And she grew up a little bit more and, you know, laid eggs. Ben! Hey, leave it. Ben. Ben! Hey! Leave it! Come on. They don't need any more baths. Come on. Get over here. Just watch them. Quit bathing them. Let them eat some grass. Lay down. Please. I don't want to have to, you know, yell, because my head's starting to hurt. Ben! Don't make me raise my voice. Lay down. Thank you. Just guard them. Just watch them and guard them and protect them. You be an old mother hen. You used to be a nut like that too. Yeah, you did. Tell you what, they're also my service dogs, but Ben is a young puppy. Let him eat. But like I said, I moved the babies around, and she's been in with the younger babies. Sweet Pea has, and Sweet Pea knows these guys. The turkeys are fine with Sweet Pea, but this cage is a little bit smaller, and they're going to be in here for about a week or two until, you know, they get used to these chickens up here. But I've been taking Sweet Pea down here to put in with these guys, and I put the chicks up here, and all of a sudden, you know, we're scared of her, and it could just be, I might try the next day or two to put Sweet Pea back up here. It could be, it was because I moved them, and it could be just a different place, but, you know, I'll just go ahead and let Sweet Pea in with the, you know, new chicks out here, so that way they feel like, you know, they have a mama. Yeah. If not, I'll figure out a place for Sweet Pea for tonight. Yeah. And you guys need to brush out again. Ben, lay down. Hey. Ben! Lay down. Leave her alone. You want me to come in there? I will. I will come in there. Ben. Well, at least it wears him out. Well, at least it wears them both out. I mean, he's not really doing anything too mean. He's not, like, overhurting them, overstimulating them. You know. Why are you walking on your leg weird? You've been doing that for the last day or two. Did you hurt it? I have to put some more niacin in your stuff. Quit. It could just be the way she's developing too. But I've been noticing that. This one's doing pretty good. They're a broad-breasted Holland mix. You know, her one leg is fine, but the other one, you see it's sort of like twisted in. I noticed that when she was little when I got her. Wednesday when I got her sort of had a little bit of a veer to her leg, and then when she got a little bit older she sprained it, and from time to time we had trouble with it, but I'm gonna watch it. But it could be just young, and weird growing too. I've had chickens that, you know, started growing weird. They get these like funky, they're walking weird, and then the next week or two, even though I got good stuff in their food, just a weird growth spurt, so I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, this one looks straight. That one looks like it's all bow-legged, but could be just a weird growth thing going on, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Next thing is you keep it moving, keep them walking. Maybe that's why Ben keeps pushing them around. Make sure she keeps walking on it, keeps it exercised. Sometimes the animals know better than us, too. Don't run her into the fence. Yeah. Ben, will you quit licking her butt? He's trying to clean her tail, because her tail's the most dirtiest. because they will mud bath. See the little holes over there? It's not from the chickens and the dogs digging, it's from them digging, like right here. And mud bathing. Yeah. Lurch! Come on, Baba. Get over here. No. Pugs, I thought I was calling her. What's your name, Lurch? Hey. Ben, easy. Let her come over here and see me. Ben. Well, the tiny babies, or the younger babies, are liking Sweet Pea a lot better. And Sweet Pea's, like, not as, like, freaking out with them. And like I said, it could have been just because, the other ones moved up to the bigger one. They're, like, pecking at her mouth, like, you got any food in there? What were you eating? And it could have been, like I said, I brought Sweet Pea out, or down, and put her in with the older chicks, and they were fine. And it could have been just because they moved up there and they were freaked out, they were scared, but they were freaking out with her around, pecking at her like she was some stranger. So I might in the next couple of days retry. But, and I've been introducing her to these guys, but I just got done taking pictures, like updated pictures of these guys, single ones. So what I might do is, you know, I'm just putting, you know, this is just to, you know, give them some comfort. You know, also help teach these guys some manners. Yeah, you guys need to learn some manners. And Sweet Pea's pretty good with the manners. And she's also small. She's very gentle. Yeah. So. They're a little bit dirty because they were playing a little bit outside before I brought them in. I have a little smaller chick playpen, so I'll get them a little bit more food. Yeah. Even though I got most of it pecked out, and this is a dish I gotta clean, I just put, you know, a little bit of food in there, mealworms. Usually a little bit of fruits and veggies. Yeah. Hi, what are you doing? Alright, now I gotta go tend to the turkeys. So I was gonna put the turkeys in here, and they were fine in here. And if I would have put a top on there, they kept trying to fly out. And I really couldn't put a top on there because they stick out too much. By the time I put their food and water in there, it's still no room. But at least I can put them in here and the chicks in here while I clean everybody out. So we put them in here. And this is where Wednesday was at, but I had to sanitize everything and I waited for it to dry. So I got another heat lamp hooked up right there. That will shine, but it's warm enough in the garage, so. And we always keep everything double checked, so. There you guys go. Now you got a little bit of heat. And if I need to, I can always move the heat lamp down and put it on the side if I need to. Yeah. That guy should give you enough heat. Now you guys are out playing. You got all muddy. Looks like you got some war wounds and battle scars. Ben cleaned his tail off pretty good. Lurch's tail. Because it was all muddy. Yeah. Got everything all sanitized. I haven't cleaned the cage up. I Lysoled it and then sprayed it off, so. Everything's good. Yeah. 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 Is it good in there? You happy? Yeah? You good? Okay. You guys are running around playing too much today. You need to lay down. Yeah. Too much fun today. Yeah, too much fun today. Yeah. I put your cardboard down, sanitized everything. So, anyway, we're good to go, huh? I'm gonna move this. This is what I usually put them in and transport everybody. I'm gonna put this, and this is what I use to clean everything out. And then this has usually got bedding and food in it, and I just take it out and throw it in the coops. And then once I get them full, then I put them in my wagon, which is over there, and take it out. Yeah. But this stuff right here I can pick up and I can just burn it. Yeah. But at least everybody got out for a little bit today before it rained, and it wasn't, I mean, it was a little bit wet and damp out, but it wasn't too bad. And it was warm. So if everybody got a little bit muddy, oh well, it was warm out. But I'm gonna go adjust the lamps and everything, and my back is screaming, and I need to go in and get something to eat. Everybody else has been fed, watered. We got everybody done early, so the thing we need to do is check everybody a little bit later, make sure they're good. But I made sure everything around in the area for when Wednesday was sick was sanitized, so, and I cleaned up her whole area. Yeah. And I put fresh cardboard and everything down. You know, and I Lysoled all the dishes in the water thing. Let it sit for a little bit, and then cleaned everything out. Hot, soapy water. Yeah. But I figured these guys need a little bit bigger of a pen. And I have a dog crate that they can go in. But it's kind of hard to hook up a heat lamp. But for at night. Now, they can go in the coop at night with the band hams, because they're large enough. But during the day, they don't really need a heat lamp when it's nice out. See, you're doing the whole Tom thing. That's the whole Tom thing. But you want to know what? Wednesday did the same thing, and I thought she was a Tom. And you want to know what? She turned out to be a hen. Yeah. Wednesday did the same thing. She did a whole Tom thing. She even strutted like a Tom, even stomped like a Tom, and she turned out to be a hen. So, but like I said, I have a dog crate they could go in. It's a large dog crate during the day. If it is a little bit too muddy in the pens. And, that's large. Like I said, Wednesday used to do that, and Wednesday turned out to be a hen. Could be a dominant hen thing. So, Lurch might be a Tom. I don't know, but like I said, Wednesday did that. She even did that as a hen. Will you quit bullying Pugsley? But the pens right now are they're muddy, but they're not. I just gotta set it up so that way these guys can go out, start getting used to the bigger chickens. But when it's too muddy, too rainy, too cold, they're in here. Because in the next month, they're going to be fully out there. But for right now, it's that really weird period where they have to have this little bit of space to finish getting more adult feathers, and because turkeys are sensitive. So I need that just little bit of extra space. So one more month and we should be good.